Hell yeah, dude. I'll sing a
Think you can
song.
do it.
I'll stay shirtless. Why not?
All right, fuck. If you're doing shirtless, I'll do shirtless. This,
I think I was
yeah.
born shirtless.
You know, the only problem with going shirtless is you can't clip it. That's the only thing.
Now you gotta hold it. I'm cool with holding it though. This is
That's
fine,
fine. That's fine. I can do it. I can do that too. So what's been going on, man? What you got?
bro. Nothing much. What's up with you? I just been training, bro. I've been training and working. I thought I was gonna compete in the Chewy tournaments.
Oh yeah. Why
Didn't
not?
compete. There was an excuse. I forgot what the excuse was.
There was an
It was a
excuse.
big excuse.
I was gonna make a really good one, but I forgot to make one. No,
No,
for me, I just didn't have time.
honestly, I wanted to compete in this upcoming AGF tournament.
Uh-huh.
There's one this week, and unfortunately, due to the unfortunate accident of Alex's hand touching my foot, I can't do it,
The
dude.
one that he copied on me today. He's like, "Let me show you something new that I learned." Crank.
Did you see it? It was your foot, dude. It went. Oh man, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to
No,
do that.
you're good. You're good.
You guys didn't know.
I'm just
I
gonna
might have.
be. I'm just a paraplegic from now on. Thank you, Yasser.
She, man.
Hey, at
Don't
least I
even
get.
mention it,
Hey, at least I get better parking.
dude. You can get better parking. You ever thought about that? I ever thought about like how much of an advantage people who
No,
have
no.
they have an advantage, dude. It's like they get to everything first. They have suit like they have the exclusives, and then they have way more parking spots than they need. I'm like, let me have one.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm only gonna be 5 minutes. Like,
That's what,
I'll.
yo, Andrew Tate said that, bro. He was talking about it. He was like, I'm gonna be standing in I'm going to the chicken and chip shop because that's what they get over there, chicken and chips. And he was like, if I park in the parking lot of the handicap more than 5 minutes, it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem at all.
You're talking more British than he actually talks. But
I haven't heard him in a while. How is he?
I don't. I can't do an entertained impersonation right now. I'd have to work on that. I'd have to work on that. My British accent would just
You
sound
seem like
so like messed up.
you definitely seem like a Tristan to me.
Tristan,
Tristan Tate, dude.
a Tristan.
Dude, side G.
That's fuck you. Fuck you. Uh, I'm the interdimensional G. I don't know.
Interdimensional G. Dude,
Inter
talk about interdimensional G shit. Fucking aliens, bro.
Dude, there's a lot of shit that's been going on with aliens recently.
You think it's real?
100%. 100%.
Did you falling for it?
I think,
They want you to think it's real.
of course, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the case where like they're
Project
trying to,
Bluebeam, dude.
yeah,
Look into it, dude.
I haven't dived deep in it, but I've heard the ideas that they're gonna try to fake a alien invasion here soon, and they're gonna get us to fall back into the other religions, into the main religions, so they can control us more. Um,
Main religions? Give me an
main,
example, dude.
main religions are Christianity, Muslim, Islam, all that. That like they're because
That's too new school, bro.
what do you mean?
You got to go back to Babylonian times, ancient Sumerian shit, dude. They talked about all these stories way before the Bible. All these
Yeah.
stories were translated from the ancient Sumerian texts into the Bible and into the Quran, of course. Torah,
So that one,
all this.
I have to go back, and then whenever you go back that far, like right now, my my interpretation of how I have to view life is through the the perspective of the Christians and also some of a little bit of Eastern wisdom. Like I believe in reincarnation. I think that does happen. Like I haven't seen people personally, but I just know that there's a lot of people on the internet that have claimed that they have experiences with past lives. So it's like I don't think I think if I take on that idea, it'll question that a lot. It's not that I don't want to. It's that I have to dive deep in it and see if I and come up with my own conclusion with what that is. I've heard of Hermes Trismegistus,
I
and
keep going,
he has a
dude.
book that's called what is it freaking called?
Spit your shit, player.
Damn it, I forgot the name of the prophet.
Hermes, Tris.
Magistus.
Yeah, I heard about him. He's cool, dude. He's infused himself into a lot of things,
Like what?
willingly or unwillingly. Like, I'll explain. He's in the Quran.
Really?
He's or not the Quran, but I've heard Islamic scholars,
Mm-hmm.
which basically high level people who study Islamic history, Islamic texts at a high level. Like
Mm-hmm.
these are like I don't know, but these guys that we're talking about, they're like Hermes was very involved in ancient Egypt, and his
Mm.
wisdom translated into the Middle East, and all of that shit that he talks about is like shit we have now, like math, fucking days, like the calendars. That was
Mm-hmm.
all him, numbers. No,
Astronomy,
yeah, dude.
all
And
that shit.
he's in like Christian. He he's definitely in the Bible. He's
I have to
he's
look
in
that up.
Greek mythology. He's in ancient Sumerian mythologies and all that, dude. Who is he? Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. Mr. Worldwide for sure. I don't know. There's a theory that there's like that we are descendants from an alien race that they made us from there was a hominid on this earth and they basically got our DNA and spliced it and made us so they could create this advanced uh to advance our technology basically, advance our evolution.
We're
And
we're the technology. We're the evolution.
yeah,
That's cool to think about because fucking we do weird shit. Like we get pretty primal over here, dude. You guys didn't
definitely.
know we get primal. We get
We
primal as
we
fuck.
definitely do.
We go raw. We don't wear shirts when we roll. That's how raw we get.
I mean, we're not wearing shirts now.
Yeah,
We
dude.
don't wear shirts before a podcast, bro.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about Hermes Trismegistus and how he was in
No,
the Quran and
we
everything.
passed that.
We passed that, but we then it led to you.
Fuck, it'd be cool to have a Jamie.
It would be cool. It would be really cool to have Jamie. I need a Jamie.
Barkley. He's
Uh,
he's our Hermes. He just chimes in with wisdom.
dude, Barkley is fucking dope. Like I would love to have him on that, but I don't know if he knows anything about it or if
What's
he can
that?
learn.
The podcast?
Yeah,
Hell yeah, dude. Barkley.
I'm down.
We're in the temple of Barkley.
We really are.
I bet you he's jerked off so many times here.
Right there on my couch.
Yeah, well, you don't like to think about it, but
That wasn't where my mind went at all. That's funny.
dude, I fucking respect to Barkley. He won his fight.
I know.
He
Fucking
won it
A.
like
No.
fair and like no question.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
most people's first fights are like, did he win that? I mean, I guess,
hmm
after the fight, you're like, he did good.
hmm
Immediately.
No, Barkley won that fight, and he fucking killed it, bro. I was so hyped. I was so hyped for Barkley when he won. Oh man, that was a good fight. I was like, bro, I hadn't seen him train, so
Where is he?
I don't know where he is now.
He dashed?
Huh?
Did he dash?
What do you mean
He
dash?
became world champ and dashed?
Nah,
Dude,
dude, he got bigger.
did he?
He got bigger in my like. Whenever I saw him a few weeks ago, after his fight. He seemed to have gained like an extra
He
10
did.
pounds of
He got
muscle.
way more
Yeah,
jacked. I
yeah.
think like he's not a jack dude,
He wasn't.
but like right before the fight, something snapped and he became just like super jacked. I don't know because he was losing a lot of weight at the time,
hmm
but like way more defined. And I know this sounds gay, but we notice these things, dude. We're
Yeah.
naked almost all the time.
Not
That's
naked,
our job.
not naked, half naked. We're wearing shorts, bro. We just
Speak for yourself, dude.
no gay shit going on over here, bro.
No, do
Mm.
we keep it halal?
Keep it
We
halal.
keep it halal here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Praise Allah.
Pretty good. I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But
What is it called?
we were going on about reincarnation and Anunnaki.
Reincarnation. Yeah, I tried to talk to my dad about that. He was like, bullshit.
Bullshit.
I was like, how? Can you explain it?
Christians say the same thing.
But in a way, it does make sense because we are all connected. We all come from one place. Believe it or not, humans really came from one place, Africa. right?
Yeah.
And if you go down, obviously less and less humans. Then you go down to one, two, you go down to a tribe, you go down to a village, you go down to a town.
So that's what we know of, right? But the Anunnaki, the Atlanteans. If you gone that deep with the Atlanteans,
Yeah, dude, they're in Morocco.
Do you remember where Pangea? Do you remember what Pangea
Yeah, I
was
remember
as a kid?
Pangea. I was
They were in
there.
the center of
Dude, I know if you look up there was a guy on Joe Rogan. He was talking about he was talking about Atlantis.
it.
And he was
Graham
talking about
Hancock, probably.
it was right under Morocco. It was in it was in the Sahara Desert. There's
Mm.
like an eye. It's called the eye eye of the Sahara or something like
Hmm.
that. You can see it from space, which is weird. But you can tell it was like a whirlpool, like a giant whirlpool.
I'm gonna look this up. The Eye of the Sagar,
The eye
San
of the Sahara.
Sahara.
Yeah, yeah.
Go on.
Hold on, bro. Let me go freshen up.
Okay. This podcast is brought to you by Cheetos. I don't know the slogan of Cheetos. Oh yeah, no, that's the they're no, that's I'm pretty sure that's a Kellogg's. The
Kellogg's.
eyes, the eye of the Sahara.
Yeah, so apparently it was.
Oh, that's cool.
You see it?
That's cool.
Show the camera.
I'll
I'll put a picture of it in
yeah,
post.
we can
Let me
you can put
see.
that picture
Yeah,
on there.
that's that dude. This used to be
That's you're gonna see that right there on the corner.
if you look at a picture of Atlantis, it's like a circular kingdom
Mm-hmm.
where it's like it has the main and then it has obviously the walls around it type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like all ancient civilizations, of
So what you're
course.
saying, you're part alien, right? That's what you're
Me,
saying?
dude?
Yeah. It's from
Possibly.
Morocco. Yeah.
I am from
That
Morocco.
explains
I
that
don't know if my all of my ancestors are from Morocco. Morocco's pretty, it's been pretty colonized,
hmm,
which is weird because I was thinking about it looking at Spanish people all day today, and I was like, these people look exactly like me.
yeah.
There's something's up. Something's up, dude.
Dude, that's what I keep thinking whenever I see like freaking Indian guys and some like Arabian guys. I'm like,
Hmm.
bro, we look the same.
Yeah, first day I met him, I was like, you look like my uncle. We come from two different continents. I don't know him. And
Yeah,
it's
nope.
like, I'm like, we instantly became friends. It was so weird.
Yeah, but like another brown guy in a sea full of white guys.
Yeah, Chris would be like, "You guys can, you know, you don't only have to pair with other brown people. We have rights now. You can pair with white people." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, okay."
Okay. You know what's funny about that though? Anyone he gets, like if there's a brown person in the class, he'll always pick the brown person to show moves on with.
Hmm.
Like very rarely does he pick the white guy unless he's the only one there. Well, unless you point it out.
Yeah, yeah. There's a couple of people he calls on. Chris has a weird system to where depending on how serious the move is,
Hmm.
he'll call him the experienced grappler, of course.
True.
But if it's like a triangle, he'll call me. He'll start doing his bit about like Chris does bits, like
Yeah.
comedy bits. Like he does stand up in the middle of the of the dojo.
Yes.
He just starts doing stand up comedy, and then he has an act where I'm his son, and something happened where we got disconnected when I was younger, and now we're reconnecting. I met him 2 years ago. I don't
he
know him.
he makes the same joke with me, and
It kills every
whenever
time.
whenever I got yeah, it kills a little bit every time. But I want him to do stand up actually. I would love it to see him on
Chris
stage.
doing stand
Yeah,
up?
I think he'd do good.
Dude, I thought about doing stand up.
You thought about
I
doing
thought
stand up?
about dipping my feet in the water. But honestly, I'm that kind of person where I need somebody experienced in the field to like
Show you the ropes.
not yeah, like take me under their wing type shit.
Hmm.
Because that's not I already have a career I'm trying to go for in jujitsu. It's like starting another
You're really trying to become Joe Rogan, aren't
100% since day
you?
one. Since I found out it was possible to be like Joe Rogan, I was
Bro,
like,
honestly, that's a big goal of mine, but at the same time, like I want to get better at
I'm
making money too. But like, yes,
look,
I like the Joe Rogan lifestyle.
you know the weird thing about money, and I'm 19. I know everything about money.
Yeah, like everything.
The
You should follow his link. to buy Bitcoin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, dude.
yeah. Just send him some. He'll
Cash App,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
Cash App me.
he makes good bets on like Bitcoin and stuff. So you can just send him money, and then you'll get a return on it. I promise.
Islamically,
Just lying. Just
haram,
just
haram, dude.
just kidding. Yeah, 'cause that's betting.
Muslim people don't. So if you're a Muslim and you want to get a loan from a bank, you can't.
What?
It's illegal. I mean, it's not
It's
legal. It's
illegal to get a
haram.
loan?
It's haram to get a loan from a bank. It's haram to. It's so basically you have to go to an Islamic bank
Oh.
to where they loan you the money, but it's like done done ethically.
What does that mean?
So you buy a bank. This is how it was explained to me. When you go buy a house,
Uh-huh.
you ask the
Uh-huh.
bank for some money, and then the bank gives you money. Then you go buy the house,
Mm-hmm.
and you obviously have to pay off the bank and all that
Yes.
with interest.
Correct.
In Islamic culture, there's no interest. Interest is forbidden. So it's
Fuck yeah.
yeah. If you want to get a loan for a house and you're Muslim, you can go to an Islamic bank, which basically like almost the lowest interest possible or almost no interest. I don't know how it works out, but it works out to be no interest because it's weird. It's
That makes
against.
so much sense because the people that are deep in their faith can be trusted.
Hmm.
They can be trusted with the word to make sure that they pay it back. So if you as long as you have people in there that you can trust to pay the money back, I could see that. I could see that working.
Yeah.
But with capitalism and everything like that, like if you have people that don't pay it back, like that's why they developed the whole credit score thing. Like if you have a bad credit score, you're not going to be able to get loans.
Uh-huh.
In if you have a good credit score, and that's like by them trusting you with some money at the first place and see if you pay it back, and then after a while you develop a good credit score because they know that every single time you pay the things back on time,
Right.
then you'll get more loans and more loans with less interest once you've established that. Now, you still have interest, of course, but in a nation where they trust everybody, that makes sense. That makes sense.
You know what's crazy? I saw my dad. He
Not
was
every.
my dad was doing the business a business deal with some guy. It was over a car,
Hmm.
and he was the guy was talking about like, yeah, I'm gonna do something on the car, and it's gonna cost this much, and it's and they were both Muslim,
Hmm.
so and they were both Arab, so that they had that commonality, so they're like, we can work together, everything's cool. And the guy hit my dad up with some numbers. He was like, uh, I'm gonna try to find a problem on the car. It's $100 per hour until I find the problem. It can go from $100, take me 1 hour to find a problem on the car, or it could take me the whole day. And obviously, you'd be paying for the whole days of work if it takes me that long to find the problem. And willingly, you have to trust the person. You have to trust them to find it as soon as possible because it's up to him to just be like, took me all day,
Yeah.
pay me for the day's work.
Yeah.
And then my dad hit him with the God is watching. And then he called us back like 2 hours later. He was like, "Yeah, found a problem here. Come get your car." And I was like, "Whoa, this guy."
That's a good way of saying it. Like just remember, Allah knows everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I've done that. You can do that psychologically, and that's what your dad just played right there. Is if you if you instill it into someone that they're gonna pay you back, like um, depending on what the morality of the person. Obviously, you can't do this with everybody, but like with people that you think are a good person that you would trust that would pay you back, even if even if you don't know them yet,
Hmm.
by telling them, hey, I know you, you're a good dude. I know you're good for it. I know that you're gonna pay this back. By saying that, they're like, oh, I I am that good person. I
Hmm.
am. It just reminds them.
Hmm.
And then whenever if they ever think about not paying you back, I'm like, fuck that dude.
Yeah.
Then they think about you saying that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, and this is just ideas that come to me. But I was thinking, I'm like, and you obviously you spent some time in Mexico.
A little bit, not that much.
When it's time to go to church, The streets are empty. Everybody's in church.
Hmm.
In in Arabic countries, like I'm from Morocco, and it's the same thing over there. When it's time to pray, no one's on the street. It's time to pray. And I was thinking about that, and I'm like, think about that here, where, if it's Sunday, you have to go pray. People usually, you go pray. No, I see everybody in the street. No one's praying, dude.
Yeah.
No one's praying.
That's one thing that I think is
That that
missing here,
that that's what.
and I really like that spiritual side of like the whole culture being closer to God. I feel like one, you establish a level of community
Mhm.
to wherever it is that you live, and two, like you don't have to worry as much about locking your doors because you know everyone's following the codes that this religion enforces
Yeah, yeah,
or calls haram.
yeah. And it's just like jujitsu. The ones who aren't meant to be here get weeded out.
What do you mean? Like what happens?
It's either. I mean, you don't have an option when it comes
Do
to
they get kicked out if something
no
happens?
getting kicked out. It's you have to follow. Yeah, and if you don't, you get in trouble. You obviously go to jail.
Hmm.
If you get caught drinking in most Arab countries, you go to jail.
I wish that was the case in some like honestly, I don't really like the drinking culture that we have here, and I think it's like if I really went to my religious ultimate extreme, I would say it should be forbidden because you're inviting a type of spirit in you.
You're inviting spirits, jinns. Jinn the
Jinn.
whiskey. Jinns are in Arab, they're demons.
Mm.
So you're inviting spirits, demons into you when you pour that alcohol down. Honestly, make if it does or it doesn't make sense, alcohol's bad for you either way.
Yes, correct. Like there's no beneficial like there's absolutely no beneficial reason to drink alcohol. Like there's it's not helpful for your physiology. Now, it helps certain people with stress. I understand that, but you could channel it into other things.
Hmm.
You just choose that.
That makes sense.
Like, I think everybody has an addiction. Everybody has an addiction. They just have different addictions.
Yeah, that's so true. Everybody does have like a little vice.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Oh man.
If it's not like drugs, it's working, or it's working out, or it's playing video games or something, everybody has an addiction. Everybody has some type of addiction. Now, if you have a bad one, you can change it and channel it into something great. That's what you have to do.
Th- That's true. I mean, I use jujitsu, exercise, all this. I use it. This is my addiction.
Yeah,
This is my vice. This is my little escape from
that's a
reality.
great addiction to have, by the way. Like, you're getting fantastic shape. You become a killer. You're
Yeah,
more confident in yourself whenever you're outside of the
yeah,
gym.
dude.
Like, it's a great addiction to have. Now, you're prone to injuries, of course, but if you're not a bitch about
Every
it,
week,
yeah,
every week,
like,
I'm
you're prone.
something new, dude. My shoulder,
That's what sucks about it.
it,
Like,
it,
that's the only thing that sucks about it.
it does suck. But there's ways you can mitigate it, but it's
Yes.
just too fun. At a certain point, you're flowing, you're having too much fun. Me and him were rolling, and
Hmm.
I was singing British opera.
I was wondering what you were saying, and I thought you were for a second. I was like, "This motherfucker praying in the
Nah,
middle of this."
dude,
And I was
I
like,
was
"What?"
singing British opera, and then all I hear is a crack, and I'm like, "This motherfucker
Fuck you.
broke his bone or snapped something
Yeah,
to
bro.
be singing British
Yeah, bro.
opera."
I snapped my entire arm, bro. I can't eat my arm, my leg, bro.
Dude, you
Can't.
went to where'd you go? You went down to Nashville and trained at
Uh,
Michael Chandler's gym.
yes, training camp.
How was that like?
It was it was a really cool gym, bro. It was a really cool gym. I liked it a lot. They have a full size cage. They have weights. They have a area twice like as thick as that we have
Uh-huh.
as far as like the mats, and then they have the other side where they have a mat where they do simultaneous kickboxing class over
Right.
there, and they have showers. They have loaner keys, which I think is really cool.
Loner gi? What is that?
Yeah, so like they have a little office at the very beginning of it, and then if you were coming in from a gym or you're coming in without a gi,
Uh-huh.
they'll loan you a gi for a fee for like $5, $10, or something like that. I
Whoa.
think it's so fuck. It's such a cool gym. I really
People
like
wear
that.
gis?
You said
Dude,
people wear
I just memorized
they
like
have a no-gi
someone would pay to
class.
wear a gi, dude.
It's a different game. Like I like it, but I don't like it at the same
I
time.
had to get my blue belt to wear my gi.
You
I
have to get you.
I wore it for 1 minute, and then I got slave whipped by everybody in the class. Didn't hurt, took it like a champ. Everybody was like, "You know, you don't have to go that
I
far."
don't know what like these black people were complaining about, bro. I don't know.
Dude, I was like,
I'm joking,
I was
guys.
like,
I'm joking.
I was like, my people. I was looking at Chris the entire time while I was saying it too. Chris is, if you guys didn't know, Chris is a uh, black slash Vietnamese man.
I'm still black
No,
from the waist
I
down.
was looking at Chris in the eyes the entire time, and I was like, our people went through 400 years of struggles just for you to make everybody in the classroom whip me all over again. You're setting us back, Chris. And then he was like, "All right, everybody, get ready." Everybody get ready.
I love that. That's what got me to fall in love with jiu-jitsu. That right there. I was at Derby City MMA and they were doing a belt promotion whenever I went over there to one of the first times I went over there. And I saw this guy get his like blue belt. No, I think he no, he got his black belt. He got his black belt and then like whipped him and I was like, bro, I
Damn.
gotta do this shit. I don't know
Yeah,
why. That's what like turned me on to jiu-jitsu. I guess it was just the culture of it. I
it's a
love the
cool
culture.
culture.
I love the culture.
Yeah, it's a cool culture. Honestly, there's no like. I bet you every single martial arts culture says it's like. I bet you there's a boxing gym out there. It's like boxing is the best culture. Fuck all those jiu-jitsu guys, you know. Fuck all those MMA guys. Muay Thai is the best culture, you know. But honestly, I feel like jiu-jitsu is the best culture overall because it invites everybody.
I think
There's
so.
not many people out there who can go to a boxing gym and box like like they're kids, you know, go all out and not take brain damage. You can go all out in jiu-jitsu and still be fine as like a 45-year-old.
Yeah.
You know, you're done. That's
It
it.
just attracts a
Yeah,
different
and
type
after
of
that
people because you don't get hit in the face.
you don't yeah, you have all your brain cells. And you get to
Not
talk
all of
you get
them,
to
but
talk
like
after class about flat earth and hollow earth. That's what we're talking about on 10th planet. I swear to God.
Oh, dude, I fucking love going to AJ's fucking class,
It
dude.
was
I do.
so fun.
He's so cool. He's so fucking cool. Um, Whenever I went over there, bro, he's like, the first thought of it was like, bro, it's like a little copy of uh, what's his name, Eddie Bravo.
Hmm.
It's like a copy that
Yeah,
goes down, and I was like,
they
that's
sound the
so cool,
same.
dude. He's so fucking cool.
Dude, they sound like they smoked all the cigarettes.
Does he smoke cigarettes? I
He
don't know if
used to.
oh, he used to.
Yeah,
That
he
makes
stopped.
sense. That makes sense.
He's off the cigarettes now,
And
dude.
just on the weed,
Apparently.
allegedly, he says.
Allegedly, dude.
Allegedly.
Some guy walked in and AJ was like AJ was like halfway through a joint
Yeah.
and then and the guy walks in, he was like, "Yeah, I'm here to sign up. I'm just here to see what y'all about. I'm here to sign up." And then AJ was like, don't mind the smoke, man. We don't usually do this." And then I'm like, he's lying. We do this all the time. We actually have to do this. We get fined if we don't. Eddie Bravo personally comes down here and fines us
Yeah,
if
bro.
if it isn't
You can't
legal
go
in
to
the
any
gym.
10th planet jiu-jitsu and not have weed.
Yeah,
Like, but you know what? Cops don't give a fuck because they go over
cops
there and learn.
train at the
Yeah,
tenth
because they go over
planet,
there and learn, bro.
dude. 10th planet's fucking.
That is the best, one of the best stoners like out there is the jiu-jitsu guys, jiu-jitsu stoners. Now there's a whole bunch of other stoners in there, but like
It's
out there,
athletic stoners.
they're athletic stoners, bro. It's funny.
It's a rare breed.
It is a fucking rare breed.
Yeah, they're usually lazy.
Yeah, most stoners are.
Joe Rogan changed the game, huh?
Dude, that's what like got me to think about I was like, dude, you can actually fucking be a stoner and still do athletic shit. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's fucking cool. You can't do that with alcohol. There's no athletic alcoholic, bro.
Dude, there's alcoholic everything else though. I mean, you can be a great salesman,
Oh,
alcoholic.
you can be an amazing
You can be the president, alcoholic.
salesman.
You can, stand-up comedian, necessary to be an alcoholic.
Not necessary. Not necessary. There's people that are clean,
You don't know
but
that much stand-up comedians, then, dude. I fucking
do you think it's necessary?
most of them
Hmm.
alcoholics. Most of them. Most of the
Huh.
good ones, of
It
course.
makes sense. It makes sense. It
Yeah,
really does make sense.
it's like I never tried. I never tried alcohol, but from what I've been told, what it does, it's like a social lubricant.
It is.
So, what better place to get socially lubed up
Yeah.
than before like a stand-up? Like, imagine you're Dave Chappelle and you're about to say some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
You're like, let's get drunk before I do this.
It's like it's a bit of a crutch like that they
Yeah.
use, but sometimes it's because the type of people that are like the best comedians is also the type of people that have had a lot of pain in life, and they before they had to use certain vices to get them to feel better, and then through that they sometimes discovered this art of how to implement their view on life through funny.
Yeah,
Uh,
most accomplished, most successful, most top tier people have gone through some fucked up shit. That's
yeah,
the only way to get to the level you want to get, especially at the echelon of whatever you're trying to achieve. It's like, I bet you the people up there are the most fucked up.
everyone that has an interesting life had some type of fucked up past.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Except me. I fucked my shit up on purpose.
You put
I do
yourself,
I
you David Goggins, you put
Yeah, dude.
yourself
I do
through.
hard shit on purpose, dude.
y-
I got a fucking from my last training camp, I got a full-time job, so I was trying to be like, hell yeah, dude. Hard shit. I didn't watch all the David Goggins videos. I just got halfway through, and I was like, "What's the hardest thing you can do?" She's like, "Full-time job."
Full-time job.
Full-time. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
a family next.
You might have a family next. That's gonna be my next one. I'll abandon them after I'm done. But
Yeah, dude, just for this training
yeah,
camp,
just for the training camp, I'm just gonna start a family.
dude. Shout out O'Malley. We didn't talk about that, but
Oh, Mally, dude,
awesome
that was a
knockout.
great knockout. That was a great fucking knockout.
Aljo looked unstoppable.
Really?
I mean, before the
How-
fight, of course. Like his
Oh,
resume,
before.
the people
Yeah,
he's went through. I'm like you're thinking like this guy unstoppable. And then Sean O'Malley, the jokester,
Joker.
dude, the Joker.
He was looking like the Joker right there.
You saw what's his name? He had green hair.
Yeah, I saw that. I was a little weird. I wasn't really
I think
like.
he was gonna do like a little, I'm the Joker, after he won, but he didn't win. He got knocked out. No disrespect, dude. You're a freaking
I think that it got stopped a little too soon, if I'm being
no.
honest.
That's
I
that's too
think
crazy.
I think it got stopped a little bit too soon. I think they could have let it go on for another 2 to 3 seconds and see if he was able to recover and get guard. But,
Dude, you're saying that you're not the referee
I'm not the
who
referee. I'm just saying I'm
who's
saying
watching someone get their brains beat
I'm
up.
just saying my opinion is that he could have pulled through from that, but I
He
am not in any way saying that that was like a robbery, a complete robbery. I'm just saying that like I think it could have gone a little bit longer and seen what happened. It may have ended the same way. I would have been more happy with. I mean, I'm happy for O'Malley for sure, but I would have
uh
been more like satisfied as a fan
Yeah.
if they let it go a little bit longer and then he definitively stopped him like that.
No, I mean I totally get it. If I was Aljo, I'd be like, definitely stop it way too early.
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
But if I was O'Malley, I'd be like, that motherfucker's
Fuck
on the
yeah.
ground,
Fuck yeah.
splat.
Fuck yeah.
You know? It's like, dude, pick him up.
No, big congratulations to Sean O'Malley. Fucking awesome, bro.
That's
I'm so
crazy.
happy for him. I'm
Me,
so
me and
fucking happy
O'Malley are
for him.
boys.
Dude, I'd love to smoke weed with O'Malley.
Really?
He's actually dating a Oaxacan chick.
What the heck is a Oaxaca?
Oaxaca is the area of Mexico my family's from.
Really,
Yeah.
bro?
I'm from Fake. Yeah. He
Whoa.
stole one of ours. It doesn't matter. You can have her. I'm good. You can have her,
You can
bro.
have her, dude.
Yeah, bro. Just teach me
He's
your
a
kicks.
he's a he's a purple belt, I think, in jiu-jitsu.
Is he a purple belt?
Dude,
That's
he's a
fucking
purple belt in
crazy.
jiu-jitsu, meaning there's a chance I could be in a competition and go against Sean O'Malley. There is a small chance